Well, good morning, all. It's Wednesday morning, still July 8th. That while I'm sitting here, I'm perusing the news. Always a dangerous thing for me to do, especially when I have time to think. You know, world's got enough problems going on right now. We got this pandemic going on. We got all these riots and looting going on. We got this Black Lives Matter crap. You know, they care so much about black lives, but they don't give a shit about black on black killing, blacks killing blacks. So, makes a lot of sense to me. So what the hell? But then I read on the news, you got that Oman Muslim representative, whatever, from Minnesota. Now she not only wants to defund the police, she wants to break up the free market system. Yeah, I guess that means that she thinks anybody that has a dollar has to give it up for the government so they can divide it out to who needs it. And I'm then, which I naturally disagree with because I work hard for what little dollars I get, as does everybody else that works. But then you got people from Venezuela who are arguing with her saying, hey, you don't want to do that. We did that down in our country, and no place socialism has tried this has worked. But she has a better idea. Just like that crazy bartender, what's her name, AOC, Cortezia or something, whatever her name is this week. I don't know. They're all a bunch of idiots. They've been drinking Nancy Pelosi's Kool-Aid too long. For a long time I tried to keep an open mind that things would get better around here. People get, start getting along better. And it was working for a while there. Then we start getting all this Democratic run stuff. I remember a lot of my black friends talking about Obama got there, how things were going to be so much better for the black race and all that. You talked to him all through his 8 years, and he didn't do nothing for them. Didn't do nothing for anybody as far as I'm concerned, but anybody who looked at his Senate record would know that was going to happen. And it just seems ridiculous about the way people are programmed and brainwashed nowadays. You ask them to think, they don't want to do so. They want to discuss their view of opinion. They think they have the right to say their view, but when you start speaking your view to counter their view, oh, you're a racist, you're a Nazi, you're this, you're that. Right? Freedom of speech goes both ways. I just don't understand these people. They think the rights of one only mean to them. Nobody else has the right to speak. Nobody else has a right to an opinion. Nobody has a right to believe what religion they want to believe. Now, I got no damn problem at all if you're Jewish, Muslim, whatever. I don't even care if you're gay, straight, or whatever. Don't push it on me. Whatever happens behind your bedroom doors, behind your door of worship, I don't care till it affects me and mine. Y'all want to get along in the melting pot that's called America? I have no problem with it. I'll be the first one to welcome you aboard. But these goddamn people that want something for nothing, they want to sit on their butt and have the working people pay their way for everything. Pay for shit that was done 400 goddamn years ago or more. That's bullshit. That's just pandering to get somebody's attention. It's like a spoiled little kid. Oh, you didn't give me the new Nikes, so I'm going to throw a little fit here in the middle of Walmart or wherever. It's like these protests that have been going on. I have no problem with people protesting, and yes, I agree that Floyd's death was murder. I do agree with that. I saw the whole damn thing numerous times, and that cop deliberately killed him, in my view. And not being a lawyer or a cop or with fancy letters behind my name, that's just my redneck opinion. You don't have your knee on somebody's neck, pressing down on your thigh with your free hand and then rocking back and forth unless you plan on killing the man. But the protesting I had no problem with. You wanna march, you wanna chant, you wanna all that, I have no problem with that. You start spray painting buildings, breaking windows, hurting people with your protest and your looting and all that, that I have a problem with. Protesting is a right. Looting is a crime. And no, it wasn't just black people doing the looting. I saw plenty of videos of white people running into shoe stores, into Target, pulling out TVs and everything else. You know, I saw plenty of white people doing the defacing with spray paint and all that stuff. Because they're up with the black movement, or it's just a way for them to get out and do something. Nothing constructive, but they're doing something. And the hypocrisy of the government bodies. We have to wear masks every time we go anywhere. You know? These goddamn things. Alright? You go out in public. But all those protesters didn't have to wear a damn thing. Didn't have to wear masks at all. And nobody said anything. But now you want to defund the police. Okay, who's going to take their place? The neighborhood thugs? Ativa? I know, BLM. What do they call it? A new black militia that was showed up at Stone Mountain that want us to give them the state of Texas so they can have separation. Now, what I don't understand, and maybe somebody will comment and give me an explanation, if you don't mind. All right, everybody wants race relations to go on. We worked hard to get rid of segregation, to where blacks are in one area, Mexicans are in another, Asians in another, whites in another. This country has worked very hard to get rid of that. Now, people want to have their own state where only blacks can be in it. What's next? Only whites? You're just asking for problems if we go back down that road, people. You know, I don't understand the mentality of this newer generation. You think it's going to be better if you have just your own race around you, where you're not interacting with others, where you can't have a conversation with others? If you do, you're a fool. You've been drinking the Democrat Kool-Aid. And they're saying everything you want to hear because they want your vote. And regretfully, you'll probably give it to them. And after the next election, you'll be sitting there going, why the hell did I do that? They're not doing what they said. They're not even trying to do what they said. They're just lining their own pockets. So before you start looting your own neighborhoods and putting people out of business with all this bullshit of firing up buildings and all that because you got your feelings hurt, or you think you're showing solidarity with something that happened 1,000 miles away, which I have no problem to protest, as I've said. But instead of taking it out on the small mom and pop businesses, you know, that take care of your own neighborhood, if you want to start destroying building stuff, why don't you go where the money is? Go up to Pelosi's neighborhood. Get through her walls to her gated community. Take the fight to the politicians that created this mess, instead of the poor working folk who might support you if you weren't burning their business down that they've worked their life for. Or you burning it down just because you can, and it's an easy building and nobody gives a damn. Thing is, people do give a damn, and people are getting real fed up with that crap. And you know, it's real funny, these people that talk, these politicians that talk defunding the police, like Minneapolis, They've already hired their own private police force to take care of their gated communities. What's that tell you? Just a couple little thoughts in my head there for this morning, for y'all to think about. You got an answer to my question, send it to me by email, comment below, whatever. Share the video if you want to. I don't care. I don't get money for it. YouTube bounces me off, they bounce me off. I think BLM's full of shit because they only care about it when their faces are in the camera. They don't take care of black-on-black crime or black-on-black deaths. Let a white person be involved in it. Or what? You know, I haven't seen them say anything, well, when a black officer kills a white man. Wonder why not. I don't know. If you have a comment, leave it to me. Send me an email if you want to, redneckrebel1956@gmail.com. I'll answer it. You know, you may not like the answer, but I'll give it to you straight like I do everything else. Straight. I don't have no scripts. I just say what I think. People don't like it, don't watch the video. If you do like it, tell me so. If you don't, tell me so. For now, remember our servicemen serving overseas? Remember our vets coming home?